recording.
All right, everybody come into your comfortable seat. Let's create our own little bubbles around us. Protection. A big inhale. Let your breath settle. Another big deep inhale. Let your hands rest on your lap. Let your shoulders relax away from your ears. Let all that air out. Let's take one more breath. All right, on our next inhale, reach your arms out to the side, bring them up overhead, big stretch. Exhale, press everything down and away from you. Inhale, reach everything up. And exhale, everything down. Big inhale. Keep your arms lifted this time. And now pick those apples. Reach and reach. As you reach, feel your side body start to stretch, but see if you can keep your sit bones on the mat. So you're really leaning and stretching, feeling from that armpit down to your hip. Nice. All right, reach both of those arms up straight. If it's comfortable, gaze up at your fingertips and then drop your chin down to your chest. Gaze back up at your fingertips and drop your chin down. One more time, gaze up and down. Bring your head to neutral. Reach your arms up, and on your exhale, twist to the left. Bring your right hand to your left knee. Let it rest there gently. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little bit to the right. Maybe gaze over your right shoulder. Take another inhale. Exhale, reach your left arm out to the side, up overhead, and bend to the right. One of my cues off there, but
Yeah, I was thinking if I was wrong.
it was me. It was me. Inhale, reach that left arm a little bit further and then bring it down in front of you, rounding your spine. Both hands, one hand on each knee, and then maybe sway gently side to side. And now release those arms, reach all the way back up to the ceiling. And on your exhale, twist to the right, left hand to right knee, lengthen your spine, and then exhale, twist to the right, look over your right shoulder. Your right arm up and over to the left. One more big stretch here, and then round forward. Maybe walk your hands out a little bit in front of you. Maybe your forearms come down to the mat. And then let go of the tension in your neck. Let the top of your head reach down. You might feel the stretch all the way down into the tops of your bones, through your hips, your glutes. Maybe you take a little gentle walk side to side here, if that feels good. Softly roll back up into your seated position. Come onto your hands and knees. There was a birthday party here. I see sprinkles. Spread your fingers, knees underneath your hips. And we're gonna peel our right arm all the way up. And on our exhale, thread the right arm under the left. We're gonna do this 2 more times. So reach on up reach through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach through. This time, stay here. Make sure you're on the right side of your head. Walk your left fingertips forward if that's comfortable. And then see if you can roll a little bit onto that top back edge of your right shoulder. Left hand, reach it up to the ceiling. That might be enough of a twist for you. If you want to explore more, turn your left palm and then bring your left hand to your right hip, cross your back. Behind your back, behind your waist. And now slowly unwind that left hand and bring it back onto the floor. Reach your right arm out in front of you, coming into a child's pose. Letting your hips stay back. And then gently come back into your breathe. Align, shoulders over wrists. Feel the left arm up. Exhale, thread it under. Feel the left arm up. Exhale, thread it under. One more time, reach that arm up. Exhale, thread it under. The outer edge of your head, your left side. Your right fingertips forward. Gazing up over your right armpit. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Stay here or twist the palm and bring nice, everyone. Take another breath here. Think about reaching. And re-extend your arm. Bring it back overhead onto the floor. Bring your left arm out in front of you. Sit your hips back, coming into a child's pose. And now walk both hands over towards the right. Place the left palm on top of the right palm. Press your left palm into your right hand and then shift your left hip a little bit off the back of your left ankle. And release that, walk through center. Walk your left hand over, place your right hand on top of your left hand. Press down into your left hand. And then shift your right hip to the outside of your right heel. Center. Back into your tabletop position. Spread your fingers. Drop your belly, big inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral. Reach your right arm forward along the floor, your left foot back. Find your balance. Think about squaring your hips off so one isn't higher than the other. And now float your leg and your arm up to shoulder height. And then tap them down. Lift up and lower. Think about lifting your navel up to your backbone and hold here. Reach your fingertips and toes away from each other, finding this invisible traction. And then exhale, bring your knee and elbow to meet. Inhale, extend, don't sway your back. Exhale, round when your knee and elbow meet. Inhale back out to a straight line. Hold again. And then lower your hand, lower your foot, come back to tabletop. Bring your fingertips towards your knees. Gently rock back and forth. One hand at a time if both is too much pressure at once. Return your fingers facing the front of your mat. Extend your left arm out, right leg back. Hold here. Lift them up. Tap them down. Make sure your hips are even, that one isn't higher than the other. Float up. Up, down. One more time. Lift up. Hold here. Extend from your big toe towards your fingertips. And then exhale, round your back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Up your hips right. Spread your fingers moving to the tops of your mats. Curl your toes under. Really press into all of those toes. As you press back, the knees should come up off the ground. And slowly lift your hips up into your downward facing dog. Adjustments to your feet that you need to about hip distance apart. Head between your arms. One vertebra at a time into your high plank. Stop when your shoulders are over your wrists, and you might need to walk your feet back a little bit. Press your hips back, keeping your toes tucked. Then peel yourself back up into your downward facing dog. We're going to go through that a few times. So roll forward one vertebra at a time into your high plank. Drop both knees down, keeping your toes tucked. Press back with your hands. Once you get back as far as you lift your hips back up into your downward facing dog. One more time, roll forward into your high plank. Nice, drop your knees, press your hips back. See if you can press into your fingertips a little bit more, into your knuckle pads. Lift your hips up, and then roll forward into your high plank. And take a breath here. And now press back up into your downward facing dog. Put your right leg up behind you. Bend your knee, bring it into your chest. Slide your right foot up between your hands. And stay here for a couple breaths. We're going to rock forward and back. Sort of seeing where you feel, what kind of spacing you have tonight in your hips. And now drop that left knee down, untuck your toes, reach your arms out and up. Feels a little bit wobbly. Maybe you need to open your right foot out to the right a little bit more to make sure you're on railroad tracks. On your breath, exhale your hands down, step back to downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Check that you're pressing into your knuckles and your fingertips, slightly lifting out of your wrists, out of the heels of your hands, and then float your left leg up behind you. Bend your left knee, bring it all the way forward, place it up between your hands. And then rock back and forth, checking out how your hip feels on this side. Notice if all the weight of your left foot is in the ball of your foot, and see if you can also connect your heel. Your right knee down, and then reach the arms out and up. About pressing down with your right shin to help your balance. Breathe here. Then bring your hands down. Step back into it. Fill it out if you want. Nice leg back to your right foot all the way forward. With your hand if you need to help your foot up. Lower your left knee down, reach your arms out. And now open your arms out to and out. Up. This time we're going to twist to the right. Lift them back up to center. Twist to the right. Lift them back up to center. Bring your hands down, step back into your downward dog. Put your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward between your lower your feet. Reach your arms up. Okay, so in this position, think about pressing down with your left heel and don't forget about your right shin, also the top of your right foot, and then think about pulling your knee in towards each other. So you have this like that. It'll be turned. And now you should pull down. There's a lot of below the waist work going on here with your balance and your stability. And now we're going to twist slow, make sure you're balanced. Then back up. Twist. And reach back up. We'll do one more. Down, step back. Connect your heel to the ground, to the mat, will help you feel a little bit more safe. Put the right leg up. Bring the right knee into your chest and slide it up between your hands. With that stability and reach your arms up. Right into the twist. And back up. And that pulling. Apart. Put your hands down as you shift your hips back, coming into your half split. Stretch back with your right leg. Pulling your heart out and forward, but your spine is lengthening. So you're not arching your lower back. You're lengthening your tailbone, but reaching your heart forward. And then roll forward, step into downward facing dog. Breathe here. Put your left leg up behind you, step your left foot all the way forward. Lower your right knee down, find your stability, and then reach your arms up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. More time, exhale, twist. Inhale up. Let your fingertips come down, shift your hips back, flex your toes. Then think about lengthening your spine, your heart shining forward. One more breath. And then walk yourself forward. Plant both hands, step back into your downward facing dog. Put your right leg up. Step your right foot forward. Optional, keep the left knee lifted this time. pay more attention to how sturdy your leg is. In with it, and then either climb by putting your hands on your thighs or reach all the way up. Breathe here. Open your arms, close your arms. Open and lift, and now twist. And up, twist to your front, towards your front leg. Twist towards the door. And up. We're gonna straighten our front leg, maybe bring our back foot in a little bit, and then reach forward. If it's comfortable, maybe your fingertips come to the ground, maybe they come to your thigh. Stretching through the back of your right leg. Now notice can you pull your right hip back a little bit further, squaring your hips off? One more breath here. And then bend the front knee, plant your hands, and step back into downward facing dog. All right, come down to your knees and look at me. So we were here, so my legs are next to each other. And then we straighten our leg, we bring our foot in. I'm reaching forward. Let me see, okay, I'm reaching forward. And then I always say square off your hips. And in case you don't know what I mean, what I'm saying is to take these two sections and go like that. So we naturally go like this because that's just more comfortable and easier, but I want you to try and align your bones by making that movement, and I'm overly exaggerating here, but think about that's what I mean when I say square off your hips. Even if you're in tabletop, you know, you have a leg back, you're like this, square your hips. All right, does that make sense? I realize I say these things and sometimes you might not know what I'm talking about, or you might not want to ask. So, all right, back into our downward facing dog. Put your left leg up, step your left foot forward, optional to keep your right knee lifted. Find that stability in your front leg and then reach your arms up or climb on up using your thigh. Open your arms, lift them up. Open your arms, lift them up. Twist towards the windows and arms back up. Twist towards the windows and arms back up. Straighten your front leg. Scoot your back leg in a little bit and now reach forward towards me, bringing your hands to your thighs or the floor. Maybe they just hang heavy. And now think about what I said about squaring your hips. So you probably need to pull your right hip forward a little bit and your left hip back a little bit. Now also notice if your left foot are your toes gripping the mat, try and relax them but still press them down. One more breath. And step back into your downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Your arms. Then gaze forward at your hands and slowly start to walk your feet up from your mat. Coming into a nice heavy forward fold or soft bend. Reach for your opposite elbows. Pull your torso down and then gently sway side to side. Use your fingers and roll up one vertebra at a time. Don't let up towards your spine. Pulling and stack your vertebra. And all the way up to sleep. Your shoulders back. If you can, check in that you're square, that you're standing nice and straight. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Step back with the right leg. Check how you feel in your low lunge. Step back to plank with your left leg. Hold here. And keeping your spine in line, you're going to come down, chest and chin, like a push-up. And then your elbows like back towards your hips. Down. Use your arm strength and lift up into your tabletop. Roll your toes back into downward facing dog. Put your right leg up behind you. Make a big step all the way forward into your low lunge. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring your arms all the way out and around to stand. Exhale your hands down by your side. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your left leg back into a low lunge. Step your right leg back to the plank. Hold here. Knees down. Lower your chest and chin. Tuck your toes, lift your heart up, baby cobra. Make sure you're pressing the tops of your feet into the mat. And then exhale down. Using your arm strength, coming into tabletop. Curl your toes into downward facing dog. Put your left leg up behind you. Big step forward. And then bring your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up. And then bring your hands down by your side. Take a breath. Again, inhale our arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back into your low lunge with your right leg. Step your left leg back into plank. Lower your knees, lower your chest and chin, untuck your toes, lift your heart, baby cobra. Exhale through tabletop, using your arm strength. Curl your toes, downward facing dog. Your right leg up behind you, step it all the way forward. And then bring your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up overhead. And then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your left leg back, low lunge. Lower your knees, lower your chest and chin, untuck your toes, come into baby cobra, exhale through tabletop, into downward facing dog. Breathe here. Put your left leg up behind you, step your left foot all the way forward, step your right foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, fingertips touch. And exhale your hands down by your side. Nice. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your right leg back. Pause here. Reach your arms up, high lunge. Exhale, back down, low lunge. Left leg to plank. Lower your knees, chest and chin. Untuck your toes, baby cobra. Exhale up through tabletop. into downward facing dog and breathe. Lift that right leg up, step it all the way forward. Bring the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach all the way up. And then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, step the left leg back, low lunge. Reach your arms up, high lunge. Exhale down. Step your right foot to plank. Lower your knees, lower your chest and chin, untuck your toes, lift your heart, baby cobra. Exhale through tabletop into downward facing dog. And breathe. Put the left leg up. Step the left foot forward. Step the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale your arms all the way out and up. And exhale your arms down by your side. Take a breath. Let your shoulders relax. Inhale your arms up overhead. Cross your fingers, release your pointer finger. Let your shoulder blades melt down your back. Lift up and then exhale over to the left. Other left doorly. There you go. Ground down through your right foot. Use your left arm to pull your right arm. And then come up to stand. Switch the thumb that's on top. Release the pointer finger, reach up, exhale over to the right. Press down with your left foot. Pull with your right arm. And come up. Let your arms come all the way down by your side. Take your left foot, cross it in front of your right. Reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Coming into a forward fold. You might feel a little bit of a stretch on the back of your right leg. And then slowly roll all the way up. Gently uncross your legs. Cross the right leg in front of the left. Reach your arms up. Exhale, come all the way down. Notice how one side feels different from the other. And then slowly roll all the way back. Do a little bit of balancing. Let's get our chairs, our walls, our accessories. All right. Mirror me. So no matter what I say, look at me like you're in a mirror. Watch me, not my words. All right, so we're going to start with our weight in our right foot. Peel the heel of our left leg up. Lift our left leg up. Put it here. If you can, reach your arms up overhead. Flex your left foot, and then reach it out in front of you. Bend it back in. Bend. Extend. All right, from here, we are going to hinge forward and see, bringing our arms back behind us, bending our leg behind us, coming into a warrior three. Position that gives you the most stability as you reach your arms out to the side and potentially out in front of you. You will get more progressively more wobbly, progressively more challenging, completely optional. Now, if possible, without putting your left foot down, can you come back to that standing with the bent knee? Reaching your arms back up overhead. cross the left leg over the right and sit down into a chair pose. Amazing. Finding something to balance on, something to focus on. And then stand on up, put both feet on the ground. Thank goodness, it's still there. And then shake it out. All right, grabbing down through our other foot. Reach our left heel, knee up. Reach your arms up to the sky if that's available. And then flex your foot, extend it out. Breathe in. Noticing how different I might feel. Thinking about your standing foot, which might be wobbling. See if you can drive down through your heel, your big toe and your pinky toe. One more. And this time we're gonna bring our leg back behind us, reaching our arms up. Us. Always put your back leg down on the floor if you need it there as a kickstand. And then exploring, can you bring your arms maybe just a little bit further away from your body? Maybe like holding your cape. More breath. And if possible, back up to standing. Bringing that knee with you. Nice. Arms up. Good catch. And then cross the leg over. Standing knee, bringing your hands to hearts. Great modifications. And then slowly stand up and return both feet to the earth. Nice. Shake it out. Make your way to the front of the mat.
We done with balancing.
Oh, we're done with balancing. Yeah, all right, let's build a flow. We'll go through it a few times. Breath. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back to plank. Lower knees, chest, chin. Or if you have chaturanga in your practice and you want to go halfway down, you're more than welcome to. Come into your baby cobra or your upward facing dog. Then exhale into downward facing dog. Put your left leg up behind you. Draw your left knee into your chest. And slide your left foot up between your hands. Plant your right hand down. Peel your left arm up. Twist. Get your right heel back. Press your left foot. Hinge you down to the floor. Pick up your right arm and come into your high lunge. Open your arms. Exhale, bend, reach back up. Open your arms and straighten. Exhale, bend, reach up. This time, open and bend. Drop your right heel as you open into warrior two, facing the hallway. Arms reach out at shoulder height. Left palm up, exhale back, peace. Big stretch through your side body. Come back to warrior two. Bend your left arm, place it on your left thigh, reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Back to warrior two. Turn your left palm up, peaceful warrior. This time we'll straighten our front leg, engage our inner thighs, reach our left arm back, And then come into a T as you start to reach towards me, coming into triangle. Left hand on left shin. Reaching your right arm up. And back up. Out, turn both toes to face the wall. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Reach your knuckles away from you. Open your, and then exhale, fold forward, soft knees. Once your head is reaching down towards the mat, feel free to unlace your fingers and bring them down onto the floor. Stretch by moving your fingertips back behind you. Nice. One. And we're going to walk our hands back into our another twist right where we started. And then bring our left hand down, step back to plank, lower your knees, chest, chin. Coming into your baby cobra, into your down. Like behind you, right foot left hand down, open to the right. Think about that left heel extend. Press down through your right foot. Square your hips. Reach your right arm back. Down to the floor. When it gets down to the floor, your left arm behind it, and you lift both arms into your high lunge. Once you're there, you have your balance, straighten your front leg, open your arms. Exhale, bend. Open and straighten. Exhale, bend. Drop your left heel open into your warrior two, facing the street. Your right, exhale, back. Onto your right thigh, reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Back to warrior two. Turn your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Bend your arms into a T, coming into triangle, right hand on right forearm, or sorry, right hand on right shin, or the floor, reach your left arm up. Breathe here. Lift your torso back up. Turn both toes to face the street. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Stretch your arms out. Exhale, slowly bend forward, softening your knees. Once you're in forward fold, if you want to straighten your knees, you can, but it's nice to have them a little bit softened so you're not locked out when you make that forward fold. Gives you a little bit of stability. And then once you're down, bring your ankles, walk through, shake your head, yes. Slowly walk both hands over to the mat, framing your right foot. Plant your left hand, peel up to the right. And bring your right hand down. Step back to plank. Lower your knees, lower your chest and chin, untuck your toes, come into your baby cobra. And then exhale into your downward facing dog. Breathe here. Put your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot forward. Plant your right hand down, peel up to the left. Bring your left hand back behind you, down to the floor, and then reach both arms up into your high lunge. Breathe here. Drop your right heel down, open into your warrior two. Now press into the outer edge of your right foot. Make sure your left knee is over your left ankle. Turn your left palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. You okay? Muscle cramp?
Yeah.
Water bottle maybe? And then come back to warrior two. Bend your left forward, place it on your left thigh, reach your right arm up. So, opportunity now, maybe you reach your left hand to the floor. Maybe you take your right hand behind you for a half bind. Nice. Take one more breath here. Lift yourself back up to warrior two. Float back into peaceful warrior. Straighten your front leg. Flow into your triangle pose, reaching your left arm towards me. Right arm up. Opportunity to float your left arm up by your left ear. Feel that core strength building. Stand all the way up. Turn your toes to face the hallway. Turn your heels in. Come into your goddess pose. Bending your knees, opening them up out over your toes. Optional to bend your arms. Optional to gently sway side to side, checking out today's mobility in your hips. Nice. Extend up into a giant star pose. Cartwheel yourself down into low lunge at the front of your mat. Peel your left arm up. From here, lower your right knee down. Opportunity to bend your right foot and reach your left fingers back. Maybe they meet, maybe they don't. It's okay. And then unwind. Step back to plank. Lower your knees, lower your chest and chin, untuck your toes, lift your heart. Exhale back, downward facing dog, and breathe. Float your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot all the way forward. Plant your left hand down, peel your right arm up. Notice if your hip went with you, can you square your hips off? Reach your right arm back, down to the floor, and up into your high lunge. Open into your warrior two. Turn your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Come all the way through to side angle, right forearm on right thigh. Reach your left arm up. Opportunity to bring your right hand to the floor, or maybe your left hand behind your back, or both. Breathe here. That's okay, I like that option too. I think that's for you. You can still do it there. And then unwind back into warrior two. Turn your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Straighten your front leg. Reach your right arm towards me, down to the floor, left arm up. Opportunity to reach the right arm up so it's parallel to the floor. Stay here. And then lift all the way up. Turn your toes to face the windows. Bring your heels in. Come into your goddess pose. Adjust your feet. Feel horribly uncomfortable. One more breath here. Reach your arms up. Cartwheel down. Low lunge at the front of your mat. Up. Drop your left knee. Your right foot, reach your right arm back. Maybe they meet, maybe they don't. And then unwind back into plank. Last vinyasa, knees, chest, chin. Close. Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So pigeon foot your right leg up, open your right knee, open right hip to the right, over to the left. Getting a big stretch through the front of your right hip. Now bring your right foot up. Right wrist, right ankle towards the left side of your mat. Face fold forward, just do a little check-in. Are your hips squared? Is your left leg straight behind you? And then come down slowly to your forearms. Letting go of the tension. I like to creep my left leg back a little bit and see if I can extend it. I use a little like inchworm with my top foot. One more breath.
Is your right hip on the floor?
Almost, but not quite. Because you don't want to roll over to the side. You want to try and stay centered. So like if we had tons of blankets and props and all those things, I could use a little bit of like maybe a t-shirt under my right hip. Big yoga blanket would be too much, but a t-shirt might be enough. All right, come back up, roll onto your right hip. Let's extend our left leg away from us. We're facing the windows. Hold your right foot back there. Flex your left foot. Feel it. Reach your arms out. Bring your left arm on the inside of your left leg. Reach your right arm towards your left toes. And then come all the way up. We're going to bring our left foot in front of us. We're going to cross our right foot over our left. Left arm around our right arm behind us, and gaze over our right shoulder. If you want, you can also bend left leg if that is available. Down. Yes, now both of my hips are down. You definitely want both of your hips down here. So if you can't, you might need to keep your one leg straight. Back. And we're going to unwind ourselves towards the front of our mats, coming into down. Like a new thing. Put your left leg up behind you, bend your knee, open your hip. Big hip opener. And then bring that left knee through underneath you. Left knee here, your left wrist. Right foot comes across, coming into pigeon on this side. And check in with your hips, see where everything is hanging out. Or you can do it with your shin. Yeah, does that hurt? And then you really need something under your hip. Slowly come down whenever you're ready. Are you, what? It feels different? Yeah. You should feel it on, like, right here. Where do you feel it?
I don't, I feel it here.
If that makes sense.
Here and here.
Yep, because you're really stretching. Because when you were here,
Yeah,
you're really closing it up. And not, the more you bring your foot out, open up with stretching for a little. And this is why they always say, like, put a blanket or something underneath your head. Yoga props are amazing if you have them. It would just be really awkward to carry all of that with us. But if you have blocks, bring them to class. If you have a sweatshirt with you, roll it up and stick it under your butt. See if you like that little bit of support. Slowly come up. Roll onto your hip, extend your right leg out. You're facing the hallway. Bring your left sole of your foot to the inside of your left thigh. Flex your right toes up. Reach your arms into a T. Drop your right arm down. Reach your left arm up and over towards those flexed right toes. Breathe here. Right foot forward. Left leg over it. Hook your right arm around your left knee and then swim your left arm around. If you want, you can finish with one leg. Right. Really perfect. Coming into tabletop or down dog, whichever one feels good. And pull it out. Come into your tabletop, cross your ankles, roll back. 2 feet on the floor, knees to the ceiling. Slow roll down. 9, 5, and 1. Bring your feet to the edge of your outer edge of your yoga mat, windshield wiper your knees side to side. Do 1 back bend, so 1 bridge pose. Parallel, heels under your knees, palms on the floor. Start to roll your spine up 1 vertebra at a time. Your lower back, your middle back, your upper back. Either press down on the floor, hold on to the edges of your yoga mat, or interlace your fingers together behind your back. Shimmy your shoulders together, it will deepen your back bend. Check if your legs, your knees started to splay out. Can you bring them back together like you're each ball in between your thighs? Or nice long slow breaths here. And then release 1 vertebra at a time. See if you can really roll down. Shield viper side to side. Opportunity for any last little pose, twist, shoulder stand, none of the above. Pull your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug, maybe a happy baby. And then when you're ready, extend legs away from you, extend your arms away from you. Relaxation pose. Think about taking a big inhale, drawing all that energy into the center of your body, capturing it there. And then exhale, let everything go. So imagine that everything's traveling out to the ends of your toes, the ends of your fingers, your body gets heavy, and you relax into the mat. Lavender adjustment. Any further that I'll put my hands on you, place 1 hand on your stomach, and I will know to respect your space. Fingers in your toes. Let your head gently rock side to side. Release the tension in your jaw. Your arms overhead, take a big stretch. And then when you're ready, roll on to one side. Pause there. And then press yourself up into a seated position at your leisure. One hand to your heart, one hand to your torso. Feel your heartbeat, feel your breath. Acknowledge your energy and life force moving around inside of your body. Thank yourself for showing up. I thank you for showing up. Namaste. Namaste.